YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with your host, me, Jonathan, with my Flash Season 3, Episode 3 review, Magenta. So, this episode is pretty much like the other episodes, where you have, obviously, Barry and Iris trying to hook up and see where their relationship can go from where they tried the last time, and it failed. So, hopefully a third time's the charm. On the other hand, you got this orphan girl named, let's call her Magenta because that's what they were calling her anyway. She's an orphan girl, and she basically has the power of like maybe psychic abilities, where she can make things happen with her mind, and she basically hurts her stepfather because he did something bad to her. And of course, with all of that in the mix, you have Harrison Wells and his daughter Jessie coming back from Earth 2 into the new Flash world, and obviously Harrison Wells knows, like, oh wait, Barry, you messed up the timeline again, didn't you? Yep, can't really hide anything from him. This is a pretty good episode. I really thought this was fun. Wasn't exactly the best episode, or one of the best out of all the Flash episodes so far, but it was still good for what it was. I do like seeing Jessie becoming a speedster. That was kind of cool. Her speed is all yellow. So whenever she super speeds, it's yellow. And then of course you have Harrison Wells trying to convince her, listen, I love you, you're my daughter, I don't want you being a speedster. And he's having Caitlin and Joe and Cisco try to convince her that don't use your powers, be safe, don't use your powers. But Jessie has decided she wants to use her powers and embrace it, and use it like Barry does. And of course, you have on the other flip side to this, you do have Wally, who's been a little bit upset and jealous at the fact that, Jessie has powers, and he feels he has powers, but he doesn't have it, you know what I mean? Obviously, in Flashpoint, he did have powers, and of course, this new villain, Archemy, is coming around, giving people who had powers in Flashpoint, giving them their powers back. So maybe down the road, Wally will get his speed back. So there's that. What I didn't like about this episode was that, obviously, listen, I like Iris and I like Barry, but I just feel like that relationship should just die. I think they should just leave it alone for now. Obviously, they're going to hook up in the future because we've seen it. But honestly, I just don't feel like they should be a couple right now. I just feel like every time they hook up, something happens where they can't be together, and then they go back and try it again. It just feels too awkward. I don't know. I just feel like maybe he hook up with maybe Caitlin or maybe somebody else. But obviously, him and Iris, I can't see it anymore. I just feel like they should just leave that alone. Let them be friends for now, and then later in the future, maybe season 5 or 6 if it's a 6, maybe try it then. But right now, I just don't feel like this relationship is going to go anywhere, It just doesn't feel like a relationship. It's not like, when Oliver was with Felicity. That had meaning to it, you know what I mean? He actually liked her, but he was also wrestling the fact that he may be in love with Sarah and Laurel, but, he was also in love with her. But it's not like that with this. It just feels weird to me, so there's that. So, if I had to grade this episode out of 1 out of 10, I'll give it a 6% out of 10. It was fine for what it was, but like I said, so far so good. So far so good with these episodes. Hopefully it just gets better and we'll get some more answers. But yeah, I just can't wait to see more. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about episode 3, Magenta. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. And thank you and have a good day.